when I get to go to America again, you know, as well, I've never been to America actually, but when I do get to go to America after I've helped Ukraine and Siberia beat the oppression of the Russian craziness, it seems to be going in a flood of anti-NATO, which just seems to be. And there was a video earlier on that I didn't like from a guy. He actually looked a bit like Adolf Hitler. I mean, it was unbelievable. But he lined Mr. Zelensky up and said to him, um, somebody says that you don't like somebody. And he said, who said somebody? And somebody said, he said somebody. And somebody says, and he said that you said. But he didn't say that you said it. He said that he thinks that you think that he is something. And he sat there and wondered what he had to say in response. And said, yeah, no, I suppose then maybe he's right. So he said that he did something and he didn't do it. But the other guy said that he didn't do it either because he just implied that he said something. No, but he didn't imply that he said something. He implied that he would think something about Mr. Zelensky. Now, somebody comes banging on your door with loads of guns, ammo and blooming bombs and blows your family up. Do you think you're going to like him or hate him for it? So I thought, well, woo, that's a bit of a nasty thing to say to somebody, and said, how do you think you're going to gain peace with that in you? And I thought, you nasty piece of journalism. So anyway, that was bad. The guy actually put thoughts into other people's thoughts, and he's done the job on the peace talks. But Mr. Zelensky said, I need peace and I want peace, but I can't like him, I can't trust him, and I need peace. So that's that straight. So my food that I cooked, I've ended up cooking something in the cooker, out of the freezer, into the cooker, out of the cooker, into a pan, and it's there just to chomp on, just a little bit of food. All those meals that I made, I've had to freeze them. So to use the space in the freezer, I had to make some French fries. So I made some French fries and I got all the meals that were cooked and I put them in the freezer containers and put them in the freezer. I had some collateral damage of my food stocks for pies, and I thought, well, I'm not going to eat any of this. So what I did is I took those, which were, they weren't, you don't know, do you? But, what I do know is they were stocks for making pies, and it was a small loss to make, So I got rid of those, reduced the internal debt for my pie making of my pies in my house. I'm talking in riddles, because all of you are. But what I've done is all that food, I couldn't eat any of it. It's just too much to eat. My tummy is absolutely knackered. And I'm wondering, I know the guys that did it. And I'm wondering, when I get hold of them, I wonder what compensation they're going to pay me when I prosecute them. Because they're in OPEC. They contracted a job on me, didn't they? Because I had loads of money in the future. Well, you look here. I ain't going nowhere. And I'm not going to go away. And I think politically, Russia's been an absolute arse to employ mercenaries to clear a load of land for Donald Trump to buy minerals with that he doesn't even need. Without prejudice, I can see what's happened. Now, I can't eat anything, and it's absolutely excruciatingly painful. I have to have water therapy to let my stomach breathe and expand, because where all the knife wounds are, it closes the gut. The pain from the wounds, from the acid that burns up, hurts so much that I can feel it in my bladder, in my large bowel intestine, in my small intestine, in my duodenal, my stomach, my liver, my kidneys, my 2 lungs, and the list goes on. So when you confront somebody that's going to kill you, you don't tell them anything, because they're going to kill you as soon as you tell them. And you picked on the wrong guy. 3 shredded wheat.